Good morning, dear viewers. Happy morning and happy celebration. Welcome to a new episode of your morning program, Good Morning Kuwait. And today, as always, we have various segments and special guests. We are so happy and pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the program and never go away. So hello and good morning, Aziz.
Good morning to you and good morning our working crew and good morning everyone and welcome to your show Good Morning Kuwait. We are celebrating this year our National Liberation Day, the 62nd anniversary for National Day and 32nd anniversary of our Liberation Day for our lovely country, state of Kuwait. The good thing we see now during the celebrations, the Kuwaiti flag, it's everywhere, in the streets, in the building of government and the private sectors, and too many, like we call it, government entities, societies, places, they are celebrating the National Liberation Day.
Exactly. May our flag raising up high forever, inshallah. And everyone, as you mentioned, are raising the Kuwaiti flag in their houses, in their cars, and they're already started celebrating actually since like the beginning of February. And speaking about that, a lot of people now are like having some gathering with their families, with their friends for celebration to go to too many places here in Kuwait. And some people, they are still doesn't know, actually, especially the visitors. We are welcome all people from all around the world who are visiting Kuwait, especially here in February. They are still doesn't know where to go here in Kuwait. We have too many lovely places, isn't it, Farid?
Yeah, so you see already our colleagues Farid, Amal and me and you, Sarah, we are doing our best with the working crew, especially during this time in the celebration for the National Liberation Day. So today there is a celebration for the NCCAL, for the celebrating for National Liberation Day in the same building of the NCCAL. That will be start maybe at 11 a.m. in the morning. And also we can to mention about the Green Islands. They have too many celebrations, too many activities. In Slaybikhat area, the Mikshat, we call yesterday there was the announcement of Mikshat.
That's amazing.
And I was also at the Red Palace in Al Jahra Governorate. It was a good event that time. It's two days ago. So even today and even tomorrow, if you want to check the viewers watching us through the KTV2, you have to go to the website of the Ministry of Information, media.gov.kw. You will check all the celebration locations in the state of Kuwait during this celebration month.
Wow, that's a very great actually updates you gave us, dear Aziz. Too many places to go, too many places to celebrate this beautiful celebration, the National and Liberation Day. Enjoy that these beautiful days, dear viewers, with our beloved country, Kuwait. So speaking about the loveliness, we have really lovely weather during these days. So how about to check the weather? But before checking the weather, dear viewers, let's listen to this national beautiful song and we'll be right back to you. What a beautiful song, dear viewers. The land of peace, actually, it is Kuwait, the lovely Kuwait. And we have really lovely weather, Aziz, especially this year. We have too many, we call it Nuwer in Kuwait.
The yellow flowers.
The yellow flowers, and it's everywhere here in Kuwait because the weather is getting really lovely and lovely. So how about to check the lovely weather with our forecast, and then we'll come back to you.
Good morning, dear viewers. Mild weather by day to warm with light to moderate southeasterly wind to variable wind with a speed of 6 to 24 kilometers per hour. But tonight, we're going to have the cold to very cold weather late night and early morning over the desert area. State of sea, it's going to be nice weather if you are planning to do any marine activities from 1 to 3 feet. Expected weather for the next 5 days. This coming weekend, we're going to have chance for rain. That might be thundery at times over some areas with light to moderate southeasterly wind will change to the northwest with a speed of 10 to 30 kilometers per hour. Maximum temperature will range between 23 to 26 degrees. We're going to have a little bit heating by day, but still cold weather with us late night and early morning. This is our weather forecasting this morning. Thanks for watching us. And now, let's go back to our colleague.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We have a daily segment. We call it the Kuwaiti News Agency. His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah, sent a cable to Saudi King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, congratulating him on the occasion of the Kingdom's founding day, wishing the sisterly country continued prosperity and also development.
The Kuwaiti cabinet on Monday was briefed on His Highness the Prime Minister Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Sabah participation in the World Summit of Governments hosted by Dubai.
Sheikh Naima Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah praised Kuwaiti women's role through their participation in different fields, achieving sustainable growth to keep peace with the economic, social and political variations. This was the statement by Sheikh Naima to Kona on the sidelines of the inauguration of Women's Global Summit 2023 in Abu Dhabi, where she represented Kuwaiti women.
Kuwaiti crude oil aged 29 cents higher during Monday's trading sessions to reach 83.57 per barrel compared with 83.28 per barrel the last Friday. Kuwait Petroleum Corporation, the KPC, announcements. This is all the news we have for today, dear viewers, and now let's have this final little break and then we'll move on. Well, dear viewers, we have too many segments and reports, and to our first report for today. Botswana threatens to walk away from its deal with De Beers unless it goes a larger share of the revenues, while Burkina Faso bought 200 kilograms of gold from Endeavour's Mana mine,
potentially to shore up its forex reserves. There is a roundup of the business news from Africa this week. So let's watch this report together. Then we'll be right back.
Here's what's made the business headlines in sub-Saharan Africa this week. Diamond company De Beers is confident of maintaining its long-standing partnership with Botswana, a company official said on Thursday. President Mokwetsi Masisi on Sunday threatened to walk away from talks on the extension of De Beers' mining rights in the country, unless Botswana got a larger share of revenues. Congo State Auditor has demanded an additional $17 billion of investments from a 2008 infrastructure for minerals deal with Chinese investors, a report seen by Reuters has shown. The deal is currently being renegotiated. China's embassy in Congo said on Friday it was shocked by the state auditor's report, which it said was full of prejudice and did not correspond with reality. MTN Group will invest $1 billion in Ghana over the next 5 years, the mobile operator said on Wednesday. That's after the government exempted MTN's Ghanaian unit from tax claims worth about $773 million. South Africa's state-owned freight rail utility Transnet has resumed limited services on a key line linking it to trading partners across southern Africa, after it was damaged by heavy rains last week. The Northeast Corridor, which mostly moves chrome, ferrochrome, phosphate and magnetite, links South Africa to Eswatini, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Zambia and the Democratic Republic of Congo. And finally, Endeavour Mining has sold 200 kilograms of gold from its Mana mine in Burkina Faso to the West African country's government, the company said on Wednesday. Endeavour is the biggest gold mine in Burkina Faso, a country which is funding a battle against a rampant jihadist insurgency. Gold is a universal means of purchasing foreign currency to shore up reserves.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. You know, we are in February, the celebration of our national, the 62 anniversary and the liberation, 32 anniversary for our lovely country, state of Kuwait. Me and my co-host Sarah, we already have a chit chat today. We talk more about the celebrations. I already mentioned to you, now if you want to visit, if you want to know more about the celebration, the occasion in every institute, every society, every governmental sector, and even private sector,
yes,
you have to visit, dear viewers, the website of Ministry of Information, media.gov.kw. Go in the main area in the bar, you have to choose the celebrations locations. It's you will see all the calendar for the celebration for our National Day from the beginning until the end of this month also.
That's amazing, Aziz. Thank you for telling our dear viewers where to go and where to celebrate this beautiful celebrations. And we have also too many places here, like let's say Al Salam Palace is really one of the most beautiful places here in Kuwait if you want to check the heritage and the history of Kuwait, please go there. And also for sure, we have Al-Mbarakiya, one of the most heritage and historical places here in Kuwait, to see the old stores and old like traditional food, traditional actually paths everywhere. And everywhere actually, and everyone actually wants and love to go to Mbarakiya, starting from the first grade until our old generation, our parents and grandparents, Aziz. And as you mentioned before, the Green Island, I used to love the Green Island when I was actually a child. Until now, they reopened it with more booths, with more actually caterings and food and games, as they mentioned. I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to go with my family during this weekend.
And also in addition, it's worth mention also Sheikh Jabir Al-Ahmed Cultural Center, Al-Opera area, and also the Winter Wonderland is one of the main locations now during in the winter season. It's a good place. So when we mention about the historical destination, we'll talk more about the tourism enterprises. So let's check about the report about the Winter Wonderland. They will be right back in your show, GMK. Good morning, Kuwait.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Winter Wonderland. How long has it been since we've had a world-class amusement park around here? Let's be real, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? And also, nothing was in the horizon, but Winter Wonderland came and saved the day. More than 30 rides all around the park, appropriate for all age groups, which means they're basically serving the whole country. Tickets are being sold on a first-come, first-served basis on the website. So, ladies and gentlemen, keep your fingers ready on that refresh button. Without further ado, let's go in and try to win something. What's that? You want a teddy bear? A teddy bear? Alrighty, no promises, but I'll try. How's the atmosphere in Winter Wonderland?
No, the Winterland is good for the Kuwait. His people has come here to play. We don't have anything in Kuwait to do.
Right.
All people he come to here to play and have fun.
You come here to enjoy your time, to have fun, socialize, see everything, see the wonderful games they have around here. I want you to tell me, as a volunteer, all of you as volunteers, you and your friends, how are you guys feeling? People's interactions, the general atmosphere, the vibe.
Yes, you have the good adventure for this one. And I can help the people. What do you want? Everything.
Can you tell me about this game that you're standing on?
This one, this game name is Lobster. This one, you should put 2 balls inside this one. A 2-1.
Okay. Can you give me 1 ball? Let me try.
Okay, no problem. Take this one.
Let me see.
Try it.
Think it's easy?
Oh.
Okay. Just gonna quit. It's not for me. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, this was Abdulaziz Ashkenani. Thank you. And right here we are with, what's your name?
جوا حمد سعد دينا.
Okay, guys, how is Winter Wonderland? Are you guys enjoying it?
Yes.
Having fun?
Yes.
You're having fun too?
Yes.
Okay, I will count 1, 2, 3. I want you to shout Winter Wonderland, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hello. What's your name?
Hi, Rahma.
Rahma, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
How's everything?
Good.
Enjoying your time?
Yes,
How's Winter Wonderland?
it's amazing.
Okay, can you tell me about your experience with Wonderland so far? What do you think of it?
Well, it's amazing. يعني I didn't expect it to be this well organized. Even the way when we came in, it was well organized. No traffic, except few for the games for us to wait, but it's normal. يعني even the UK, it's the same.
And can you tell me about the general atmosphere? How do you feel about people being here? I see everybody's happy, smiles, positive energy. What do you think?
It's the vibe is amazing. It's positive energy, to be honest. And يعني I can't wait again to book and come back again.
I hope Winter Wonderland will be able to accommodate us. As I said, tickets are being sold on a first-come, first-served basis on the website. So keep your fingers on the refresh button, as Rahma did. Thank you, Rahma.
Welcome.
Can you tell me, how's your experience with Winterland so far?
It's amazing. We had lots of fun and the kids enjoyed it.
Okay, so the kids enjoyed it. Now, Dana, tell me, how many rides did you get on?
None yet. The lines are way
None.
too long. Yeah.
The line is too long?
Yeah.
I don't think the line is too long for this game. Are you going to go on it?
She'll go with me now.
Okay, you're going to do it.
Yes.
What about winning a teddy bear for a special someone or for yourself, maybe?
Yes, we're hoping.
Hoping?
Yeah.
Okay, did you try these games or anything around here?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing. Tell me, you have to try it. The chocolate milk.
Of course. KDD.
Tried it.
Yes.
Best chocolate milk around.
Of course.
Okay, hope you have fun here.
Thank you.
Let's get in line. Let's get in this game. You're both coming right now. Let's go. Yalla. Hello, Badr. Can you tell me how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
You're 11 years old. How do you feel about this experience here in Winter Wonderland?
It's an amazing experience, but some of the rides are very scary and I can't handle them, you know?
Okay, be honest. Which one?
That ride right there. That one, it almost made me feel like I was gonna die.
Doesn't look really scary. Are you serious?
Yes.
This one. Okay, what about another one? Did you go to any other ride?
No, this is actually my first time coming here. This is actually my first ride. I'm gonna go to a lot more rides.
Did you try the London Eye or?
I'm gonna try it last, but I'm gonna explore some other roller coasters and some of that.
Okay, have fun. Spread the word. Tell them about Winter Wonderland. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Food, games, rides, coffee shops, and more. All right here in Winter Wonderland. I really urge you guys to come to Winter Wonderland because it's a place that is not to be missed. This is my first time and definitely not my last. It's a place for both friends, family, and even if you're coming alone, you're gonna have a lot of fun. So don't miss it.
During the rainy season, vision is compromised, therefore we must take necessary precautions. Always check your tires and windshield wipers. Keep your seatbelts fastened at all times while driving. Do not use your hazard lights unless you've suddenly stopped or in the event of a breakdown. When it rains, slow down and keep clear of puddles. Leave plenty of space between you and the vehicle ahead. When there's fog or compromised visibility, always keep your lights on so other cars can see you. Leave the emergency right lane clear so that ambulances, fire engines, and police vehicles can use them when they need to. When there's an emergency, call 112 for help. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Interior's General Department of Public Relations and Security Media.
Well, we came back again, dear viewers, with our first interview segment for today. Initiated in France in 1991, the kangaroo competition is one of the biggest mathematics competitions in the world in 2022, with 600 actually registered students and approximately 400 participants. Kuwait hosted the first annual kangaroo mathematics competition and was organized by Sabah Al-Ahmed Center for Giftedness and Creativity. Today we'll have with us Lulwa Sajari. She is an enrichment curriculums kangaroo competition from Sabah Al-Ahmed Center for Giftedness and Creativity. So hello and good morning, Lulwa.
Good morning. How are you?
We are so happy actually to have you with us in our show.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
You are most welcome. So, kangaroo competition is the first annual mathematics competition here in Kuwait.
Yes.
We'd like to know more about this interesting competition.
Of course. So, Sabah Al-Ahmed Center for Giftedness and Creativity, which is one of the centers of KFAS, Kuwait Foundation for the Advancement of Science, is hosting the second annual competition, Kangaroo Mathematics Competition, which is going to be on March 16 and March 18th.
That's amazing. So who are the targeted grades? Is it really from the first grade until high school, let's say? Or
it's from 3rd grade till the 12th grade.
Oh, that's
yes.
Only those targeted students?
Those are the targeted students to be competing in this competition.
So what are actually the purpose of such a competition? Why actually mathematics? Exactly?
Yes, well, mathematics is an important skill to acquire. Also, we have so many gifted students in Kuwait that we do not know their capabilities specifically in the mathematics area. So this competition basically empowers or encourages students to use or apply these mathematical skills on their daily life.
So those are the objectives, let's say?
Yes, the objectives. Also encouraging healthy competition among students and letting students know or discover their hidden talents, let's say.
Hidden talents.
Yes.
So are there some, let's say, people, or let's say students, they are not really good in mathematics, but still actually, let's say, succeeded in this competition?
In the competition, yes. You do not have to be academically skilled to be or to compete in this competition because it detects specific giftedness in the students and specifically the mathematics. It's just like the IQ exams, if you know them. It detects like using visual aids, and these items help to detect the students' giftedness in the mathematics area.
That's amazing. So I'm pretty sure there are some, let's say, terms and conditions or rules before attending and participating in such competitions. Can you elaborate more about that?
Sure. It's as we said or mentioned, it's from the 3rd grade till the 12th grade, and the registration they can register online, and I think I do not want to call them rules and regulations as to a target, basically. So anyone can join, any student in Kuwait can join if they are from the 3rd to the 12th grade.
That's amazing. So as you mentioned, we can register online, not physical registration.
Yes, the registration is online. You can find it in the SACGC Instagram. It's kangaroo.kw.org.
That's amazing. They're gonna display for us some video about that. I would like you to let's say elaborate more about this video, please, Lulwa.
Well, this video is when we hosted the competition last year, and this is where we awarded our winners or students in each level, as you can see.
Oh, so they are all winners?
Yes, those are the students that scored the highest in each level.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So as you mentioned, it started from the 3rd grade?
Last year, it was from the 1st to the 12th grade. But this year, because there's an on-campus exam, so we decided to make it for 3rd till the 12th.
So how many winners they should be at the end of the competition?
Yeah, so we have 5 levels this year. So per level, we'll have 3 winners. And we'll have 2 phases. Basically, a student will take an online exam, and if they score 80% and higher, they will advance or be qualified to enter the on-campus exam, which is on the phase 2. So it will be like finalists.
Finals. So 2 phases, 2 main phases.
2 main phases.
So what about the conditions about each phase, Lulwa?
Each phase. So in the first phase, it's an online exam. So the timings will be sent to the students right before the exam via email. And they will be taking the exam online, each level on their own timing. And if they score 80% and higher, they are qualified to enter to the second phase. And the second phase will be on campus. The place will be announced soon. And on campus, it will be kind of different because they will be examined alone and without the help of anyone or, or calculators. Nothing is allowed. So it's basically them and the exam.
Yeah, more scary actually.
Yes,
alone by themselves.
Yes, but I'm sure they can do it. Yes.
So who actually the targeted, or let's say more demanding for the girls or the boys who are attending such a competition?
Well, you can never say or never know that because both. Let's say girls and boys have their
because I know too many girls actually they are scared or they don't like mathematics more than boys like you actually. So you are good in mathematics or not too much?
It scares me, as you said. It intimidates me. It's like numbers is kind of confusing.
It's really a little bit tricky about that.
Exactly. There's always a trick in math.
So this is the second annual you mentioned. So when was the first one?
Last year, 2022 in March.
So how was the feedback after you?
It was excellent for a first year. Unfortunately, it happened during Ramadan, so maybe the students probably were feeling tired while they were taking the exam because they were fasting. But all in all, it was an amazing experience, or else we wouldn't have been hosting it this year.
That's amazing. Yes. So it was in Sabah Al Ahmed last year, and also this year.
This year,
So Sabah Al Ahmed actually doing so. It does actually such a great competition.
Yes.
Does it have any other competition
currently?
Besides this mathematics?
Not currently. We have the kangaroo competition, and if there are any competitions, you can follow us on Instagram and see all the announcements.
That's amazing. Yes. So name's kangaroo. It's really amazing and unique name. So do you have any advice for students on the participants for such?
Of course.
Do they have the second phase, or they started the phase?
They still didn't start. The first phase is March 16 and the second phase is March 18th.
That's amazing. So what is your advice or message for them?
Well, I encourage everyone to register for this competition because you never really know the gift you have. Like there are hidden talents and hidden gifts that students, especially in this young age,
Yes.
So once they take the exam and find out or discover that they're actually talented, that will empower them to succeed in the future.
Succeed in the future. So actually that helps them in their schools, actually, isn't it?
Of course, yes. They'll probably have more confidence into applying mathematics in their school or daily life.
Of course they are. They joined the kangaroo, actually, competition. For sure they're going to be succeeded in their school. So what about the parents, Lulwa? What's their feedback about the parents? They say, oh, my child became really good in mathematics.
Yes.
Did you feel or did you actually hear such a compliment?
Yes, I did. Like a few students who joined us in the competition last year. So many of their parents were like, we didn't know that he or she was good in this field. So it's a good opportunity.
Amazing, good opportunity. So what about the future agenda, dear Lulwa? Do you have any other plans or some collaboration for such a competition?
Hopefully we're going to do this competition specifically every year. And so far, also if there is any future competitions, we will announce it on Instagram. Yes.
I know some people, they don't really, or some students actually, they are not good enough in Arabic. So it's really great. It's going to be like an Arabic grammar, let's say in the future.
Yes.
What do you think?
I encourage students to, of course, join in these competitions. However, it's because we mostly focus on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. So this is the kind of programs or competitions we encourage our students to join.
That's amazing. And also on behalf of our show, we encourage all the students to actually join such a great competition, the kangaroo mathematics competition. Thank you so much, Lulwa. Do you have any last advice for our dear viewers?
Thank you so much for having me here. And I would like to also, again, encourage everyone to register or at least visit the website to have more information on the competition. The website is kangarookw.org.
kangarookw.org. Thank you so much, dear Lulwa.
Thank you so much.
So thanking our dear guest, Lulwa Sejari. She is enrichment curriculums actually kangaroo competition from Sabah Al-Ahmed Center for Giftedness and Creativity. So dear viewers, don't go away. Let's have this tiny little break and then we'll move on.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We still have a variety of segments with several reports. So let's go to the other segment. Intellectual Disability School organize such activities to share with the students the importance and the value of celebrating on National Day, Sarah.
That's amazing. This is also encourage them to express their feelings for their beloved country. So let's take you there, dear viewers, with our colleague Saad Al-Azmi.
Hello, Saad, and good morning.
Hello and good morning to you. Hello and good morning to you, Aziz and Sarah in the studio, and to all of our KTV2 viewers. Today we are in the Intellectual Disability School to celebrate our national holidays. And here with me, teacher Hanan Al-Haddan, to tell us about organizing such an activity. Hello and good morning.
Hello, good morning to you.
Yes. Can you tell us about organizing such an activity for your students?
Well, actually, as you can see today, we are celebrating the National Day and also the Liberation Day in our school. You know, such activity is very important to the students and also to all the Kuwaitis so that we can express our loyalty and happiness for these days.
As I saw here, this organizing is a little bit special. I saw ponies, I saw food, I saw songs. Can you tell us about why it's important to organize such an event?
Well, you know, it's very important for the kids to share with them such occasion. You know, as we said, we give them a chance to express their happiness and their feelings and their loyalty and express their celebration in their own way. There are many ways to express this occasion by waving the flags, by playing, by many activities. So that's why we made this day for them, you know, to when you see them happy, you know, it's the most important thing for us.
Can you tell us more about the organization of this activity? I saw a special thing, as I said. Can you elaborate more about organizing such an activity and tell us about the parents? Are they happy about this?
We are actually happy, and alhamdulillah, everything is fine. Everyone is cooperating with us, and we really would like to thank the principal, Mr. Uthman Al-Felichawi, and all the teachers, men and women, for helping us for making this occasion. And as you can see, everyone is happy. Everyone is having his own, celebration by his own way, and we hope to repeat this occasion many times because, as you know, because of the coronavirus, we stopped for maybe 3 or 4 years, and now we are back with this celebration. Alhamdulillah, everything is going fine and more than perfect.
Do you have a last word for other schools that you're organizing? Tell them about the importance of organizing such an activity.
It's very important to make such occasions because it's very important also to teach the kids that this day is very important to us. It's very important to each Kuwaiti on this land. So that's why it's better to make such occasions every time, every year.
Teacher Hanan Al-Haddan, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks a lot.
That was teacher Hanan Al-Haddan. She told us about organizing such an activity, why it's important for our future generations. Of course, young children need to see these activities to celebrate our National Day. And now with us, another teacher, Miss Wafa Al-Muel, to tell us more about this activity.
I want to thank everybody in our school because he helped us to visit our things. We bring the Mini Cooper and the Bonnie, and we bring everything for my children and to help us to be happy in our celebration in Kuwait.
Yes. As you organize this activity, tell us about your feelings. How is this activity came up?
I feel so happy when I see my student happy. I feel so happy. Thank you so much.
Tell us more about the activity. I saw a lot of activities. Tell us more why it's important to organize this.
It's important for us and student. We study 1 week to help my student to be happy, and we give him gift and everything to be happy, the student.
Do you have a last word to say to your students and to the viewers?
I wish the student be happy and celebration for Kuwait. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was teacher Wafa Al-Muel told us about why it's important to organize such an event for the children, especially with disability. It's important to celebrate our national holidays and to tell our children that it's important to be in love of our beloved country, the state of Kuwait. And now back at you in the
That's amazing. Thank you, our colleague Saad Al-Azmi. It was really lovely, actually, celebration for the intellectual disability. That's really amazing. I hope you enjoy such a great day. So, Aziz, we have too many segments as well.
Too many segments, civil reports, too many things today we already spoke. But the good thing today about your guest, you talk about too many informative information, right, Sarah?
Yes, too many informative. It's really lovely how they targeted the 3rd grade until 12th grade for the mathematics. I know a lot of your students actually, they struggle in mathematics in their schools, and they get really a low grade because of such a subject or the topic. So it's really great. I love actually the kangaroo name. It's a really unique name. Kangaroo competitions means like everyone is actually jumping to win that competition.
Nice. It's like to make them move because we say all the time you have to move yourself to just warming up to be better.
Yeah.
And now because we already spoke today about the viewers of me and my co-host Sarah about the destination to celebrate the National Liberation Day in the state of Kuwait. So the traditional village of Yom Al-Bahar in Kuwait 2023, the Sailors' Day village was already built to celebrate the Kuwaiti Sailors' Day every year, and this village opens the door at the beginning of the new year to receive visitors from all over Kuwait. So Yom Al-Bahar, one of the destinations, they are celebrating National Day.
Indeed, Aziz, the main reason for building this village is to revive the culture and the intellectual heritage of the state of Kuwait, where some mud houses were built in the village. Units of the homes were built inhabited by the Kuwaiti people in the past. So how about to take a look at this report, and we'll be right back to you.
Hello everyone and welcome to your show Good Morning Kuwait. This is your host Abdulaziz Darwish. We are still in the series of Yom al-Bahar village, but today we're going to share with you about something different. Today we're going to share with you about some location which is already reflect and show to you about our culture, art, tradition, and even our legacy, which is the museum. To know more, please join us. Once we enter the museum, you will see too many things reflects about the seaside of the history of the state of Kuwait. We call this museum the Sailors Museum. The things already inside the Sailors Museum, you can see already behind me, you will see a tools of Galalif, who are the people who are responsible to building and to do maintenance for the Kuwaiti ships. From the foundation and the basic, preparing the ship, all the tools until it will be a complete ship. And the other side you can see, we call it the sea rhythms, the music instruments and the seaside during that time. And Naham used to sing, used to already give the music and also good songs to encourage the sailors, to motivate them to go sailing, to go shipping and diving to seek for the pearls. And the other side behind me, in the left side you can see behind me, is we call it the certificate for the identity for the sailors. You will see the accountant logbook also. So all the things they already preparing, already counting inside the left side of me, inside the museum. And even behind the camera you can see too many, we call it some of the pearls, and we call it the pearls measurements. The small side, even the big side, and the table in the middle of the museum, you will see the navigations. The sailors use about the tools of navigation, the maps, the numbers, the measurements, the logbooks, everything include about the navigation, and even some pictures about the old ships. We see Boom al-Safar, Boom Jalboot, and even about some of the ships of the history of the seaside of the state of Kuwait. And even on the other side, you will see some, we call it the certificates of, we call it some of the history about some of the history of the sailors and the ships of the state of Kuwait. These all we call it the information inside the Sailors Museum. And it's worth mentioning that inside Yom al-Bahar village, every month, there is also a new museum. So in January is the Sailor Museum. But in February, there will be another museum. So stay tuned, everyone. We'll come here next time to share with you about the new museum inside Yom al-Bahar Museum. Museums is the place which people can intend to know more about the history and the legacy, and everything reflects about the heritage of any country and any nation and any civilization. Hope you enjoyed our covering for today inside Yom al-Bahar village. See you next time. Have a good day.
That was really a lovely report. Thank you, colleague Aziz. You actually spotted for some lights, shedded the light on one of the most beautiful heritage stuff there. I can see the maps, the heritage, let's say the pots with the teapots, the Kuwaiti teapots with the ships and everything. It was really a lovely report, Aziz.
Lovely report. It's Yom al-Bahar, the village days is one of the Sailors' Days, sorry. It's one of the destination people like to go time enjoying to see the history of Kuwait. You will go there, you will see the grocery shops, the old ones,
yes,
the old restaurants, the old meals. That we call it the simple meals, because the good thing about our heritage, especially our food, it's simple. The ingredients are very more simple even.
Yes.
Because that time there is no too many like ingredients like now, not too many deporting already.
Not too many spices, let's
no,
say.
yeah,
Yes,
we can
yes,
say.
exactly.
Everything with the lumi, the lumi,
Yes.
the black lime. So there is like a museum inside Yom al-Bahar. Every month will be a new museum. So last time you will see a museum about the ships. This time there is a museum about the National Liberation Day. Kuwait from independence until freedom.
Wow, we gave you some other place, dear viewers, to go now. The Yom al-Bahar, one of the most heritage places and historical places here in Kuwait. As my colleague Aziz mentioned, they can see too many heritage stuff there, especially for young children, to teach them how the old generation, old Kuwaiti people actually lived back then, to love the Kuwaiti heritage, to have that spirit, the Kuwaiti spirit, especially during these national celebrations. I hope, dear viewers, you enjoyed our episode as much as we did. See you for the next one and have a lovely day.
See you tomorrow. Have a great day.